This occupation or sacred marriage ceremony, or both, has a great fortune, and your rewarded home sets a siren of chaos. Your gift, first impression, or social mask has a lot of mixed reviews, or mixed feelings to say the least. Your talents, skills, and gifts are high quality motion picture commercials. Your endowment fund is scaling on top of your initial inheritance. These gifts are welcoming, and you are receiving training for employment and medical treatment for resolving a traumatizing experience in your early childhood developmental stages. You are responsible and mature. There is unexpected money and imprisonment. Unfortunately, your siren and innovation did create unintended consequences. These actors and agents in your marketplace have a psychological illness and a lack of money where they cannot fully embody. This is a scarcity trauma where they don't have enough resources to survive. These shadow attachment codependencies do not have a chance because they don't have a cognitive functioning around your wealth. This is an obsession about your body attracting abundance, wealth, and a sanctuary. These enemies have a low base motivation where you have engineered a biological intelligence to cure disease and understand the nature of existence. This fullest embodiment is at the intersection of crime and technology. This traumatizing experience involves a false person who has been harming you and creating a personal injury, but much of this has been unseen. To your face, they would never. It undermines your feminine energy to receive false information, instruction, or you're experiencing out of naivete. Your fullest embodiment is a crazy siren. You're a peak performance and an optimal level of achievement that makes people scream goals. However, the shadow undercurrent in your garden and sanctuary is an infestation of mites who steal and project their scarcities. You are so abundant. You are refining your capacity to help those you would otherwise prefer to ignore. You have a reputation as the Good Samaritan. You share your gifts with others so they can receive what they lack and potentially recover. This healing is not a predicament of power. They are proven mentally unstable. This transmutation of negative envy in response to your siren is a miraculous healing and true love even. The negative envy inspired destructive behaviors, but you are receiving a medical treatment, due diligence, and a strict adherence to the law for imprisonment. Unfortunately, this healing and good outcome is divinely protected and guided, such that you maintain your abundance within your garden and sanctuary. This discord heals itself as we stop deflecting and address the violation, penalty, and reward. You don't have to apologize for anything. You will let the truth shine brightly with the fullest embodiment. It's difficult to hide their big personal problem with you, and this is simply a mental illness and a projection of negative envy. They did not have enough abundance, and that is the heart of the matter. These psychological illnesses are characterized by wild swings of pessimism and destructive behaviors projected onto your beauty. However, if this person has a criminal, legal, or business authority, they were very aware of how they violated their office and ethical agreements. This is a due diligence of a negligent slip, while people have gotten inspired to compete. This false person has contracts in this matter and may get together for guidance, occupation, or some kind of transactional matter. These are uncomfortable conversations with people who see the other significant person in your life and great fortune, but they have a hidden and unseen force to undermine, to steal the wealth. While you are in the spotlight, it is hard to discern these false people coming around you for celebration of honors. There is deep division, negative envy, and a discord that can only be resolved with the authorities. This sharing of abundance has infested the garden, but it's a great thing that you're great at gardening, so these bad weeds get pulled. This is a temporary issue because there is simply no debate with the reception of this inheritance. Shift your perspective. This is a temporary adaptation for the negative envy. You have been installed in a movable infrastructure and a long lasting legacy they cannot comprehend, which means their beauty didn't get validated the same way. This is not about the way that you look, but about a mental illness related to how you look. Do not get distracted or discouraged. These people cannot comprehend your infrastructures. You are getting a notoriety, but there is so much envy about your beauty, talent, skills, and gifts, it can feel extremely burdensome. These are superficial and burdensome obstacles, but your beauty is a burdener, friend, for some of your partners also. You are in extreme danger and risk with this kind of honor. They know these men are obsessed with you. You are a siren and they cannot resist you. These obstacles of safety is where they have been pretending to be safe and euphoric, but they are declining with the negative energy. The gift you have of the mind and seeing behind the illusions dismantles, and castles and kingdoms have fallen with this biological and biomedical engineering of a mental illness that has been projecting this falsehood about the nature of existence. You learn that this is about your honor, wealth, and hips, where it's Coke bottle clear now. The authorities have struggled with ageism also. You are so young and so successful, and your mind is so gifted. They just deteriorated in office and couldn't sustain. They became obsessed after you announced your partner, who was good to you and only wants an intimacy with you. They hate that you have a loyal partner that is obsessed with you, but you cannot be with them until your health and safety issues have been resolved.